Me when I wake up.
Hello, everybody. I'm your least favorite member of the Debate Club crew. He is not that, and welcome to the Debate Club.
Yeah? You'd be like that, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright. Hello, everybody. We're back with we're back where we talk about your amazing ideas and all things matchups.
We spent like 90% of the last time just like being like, nah, this ain't it, Chief.
What do you mean? They're all wonderful. Like,
I mean, I guess technically there's no such thing as like a truly bad idea. Like anything can really work if you stretch it. But for first things first, the tournament continues. Like we're not just doing.
Does.
We've got two rounds to cover. Last round and the round that's currently going on.
Hold on. Before that, the very first round, Porky Mint versus Eric Cartman won the very first round. I don't know if we announced that in this thing, but yeah, they won the matchup. It will be going on more.
I mean, it was.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes some are just they're hit or misses. It just is what it is.
Yeah, it won by like a pretty decent margin as well. Just like this one, which was Cody Axel versus King and Incineroar.
Furries, they won.
Oh god.
Yeah, if this one ever comes out, shout out to the people who are going to be voicing Incineroar, just making like roaring noises. Same with King.
Yeah.
Although I think we just get away with like stock sound images.
Yeah, we probably don't need a voice actor.
Oh, but it'd be so funny to like hire someone to be like, all right, start growling.
Yeah.
It's like the guy who had to do Machamp for the Gore vs. Machamp one, which a lot of people compared this one to.
Yeah, they're like fairly similar ideas.
They're fairly similar, except in this one, neither talk English, neither talk at all. But yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, that just makes it more based. I really love this idea a lot, and I would love to do it because Incineroar, not my favorite of the Alola starters, or even close to my favorite Alola Pokemon, but my god, is it just it can just indue hype directly into my veins when it wants to.
I mean, with the matchup like this, I wouldn't be against like doing like a whole like. If this was like a WWE WrestleMania thing where there's like commentators doing that shit, because like it would make a lot of sense. But like, I can finally use my JR impression.
Yeah.
I'm wrestling.
Yeah. I would love it if like the Incineroar used wasn't just like a random Incineroar, but rather not sure if you're super familiar with Pokemon, but the Masked Royale. I hope it's that Incineroar.
Ah, okay. It's like when people want to use Pikachu, it's Ash to rank Pikachu.
Yeah, I mean, like we would obviously be like compositing Incineroar all into one, but I feel like for the sake of the animation, we have it be the Masked Royale, and if you know Alola, you know that the Masked Royale is fucking based. I love that guy.
Yeah, true. All right, and then last and last one is going to be Solux Captain versus Psyche.
My guy, we haven't talked about Cody Axel.
Well, here's the thing, right? I loved it. Everyone else seemed to love it when you put in the potential, but it didn't win.
Yeah.
So honestly, what do people even want? What do they even want anymore? Honestly,
it was pretty close. It was pretty close for like a little while. It was like King versus Incineroar was like winning by 1 for the longest time, and now it won by 69%, which nice.
Honestly though, something just clicking on it to be like, wait a minute, King. We want the King.
Yeah, we gotta have the hype. Yeah, this was like a bit of an upset. Like I kinda expected Cody Axel to win, but I stand corrected. It lost by a decent margin.
But yeah, no. Shout out to those two. Honestly, I would have been down to like for the Exo and Cody. We could have done like a prison battle where they're like both in prison, or like just something where they're like going from streets to subways to like buildings.
Yeah. Wait. What if it started after
Like,
that one? Wait. What if it started after that one gag in Kumagawa versus Accelerator?
Oh, true. It's been weeks already. We can spoil a little bit of it. But yeah, that would be funny. Be like after the whole gun fiasco, Cody's like, "How the hell did you do that?" It's like, "How'd you get in this building?" And they just tussle.
Yeah. Also, it'd probably be like a super cheap episode to make because for one person already wants to voice Axel, and there's already a track that slaps, and they already have a shit ton of sprites to work with. So, really, Cody versus Axel is like would be fairly easy to make, and I feel like that's
a very nice backup in case something happens and we can't do a matchup, which very rarely we'll ever do that. Yeah. We're not the type to be like, oh, someone else is doing a matchup. I guess we can't do it anymore. That's not what we do. But yeah, I know, like, it's like we always keep, like, even if they don't win the polls, we'll keep them in the back, just in case.
Case, like, and losing the poll doesn't mean that it's never gonna happen. I mean, like, there's 32 matchups here. Like, we would be effectively banning 30 matchups just from a stupid poll, and there's a lot of ones that I want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Now we move. Solix Captor versus Psyche K or Monokuma versus Coro Sensei. Listen, Homestuck is pretty funny. All right. I have a group of friends that are into it or whatever. The reason I picked Solix Captor is mainly because he fits Psyche in terms of like they're just both psychics that would rather be doing anything else.
Listen,
than actually fighting or using their powers.
Listen, I absolutely adore Psyche K, and I'd have literally any excuse to bring him onto the show. This isn't my preferred for him, but my God, would I settle for it because I think it's a cool idea. I think it's cool enough.
Can you imagine fucking Psyche just like on his computer and then he gets pestered by fucking Solix and like they just get pulled into the fucking computer world and it's just there's so much possibilities that could have been done there. Yeah. But yeah, no. Also, one of my friends really hates Solix, and if it won, I would have had him voiced it so he could hate me even more.
Yeah, but, yeah. If it won, but
if it was against literally any other matchup, I think it might have been better. But you know, it is what it is.
It might have had a better shot, but okay. I'm just gonna say my totally unbiased. I'm gonna say my fully honest opinions on Monokuma versus Coro Sensei, and then you can say yours. Just be honest.
I promise.
It's fine.
I promise not to. I promise not to give my opinion on this, so you just go ahead.
Okay. My opinion on Monokuma versus Coro Sensei, super fucking awesome idea. The banter potential alone carries this a lot, but there's also plenty of animation potential with Monokuma's various executions, and in spite of how shit the game is, Ultra Despair Girls does give Monokuma some interesting stuff. And I also really love the idea of Coro Sensei breaking apart a bunch of Monokuma units and creating like this sort of junk kaiju of Monokuma robots that fights for him, and he just sits back and reads manga or something. Coro Sensei, great character. Monokuma, very fun character. If this wins, it's probably worst case scenario if this wins. Like the whole thing.
Yeah, like you're not excited for it.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, it's fine. It's whatever. It's cool.
Yeah, sure. Man, just be honest. I know you don't like this. I don't know why you put it on.
Big grin on my face. This is really awesome. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna pause it right here because my food's here, but we'll resume back. Don't worry. I'll know where to cut. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay. I guess this is gonna be cut out. So I can just say that McDeezus really does not want to use Danganronpa at all. Like, I don't know why he's so against using Danganronpa. Like, they have feats. There's several instances of characters fighting. I don't get, especially for Monokuma, I don't get it. But ultimately, that's his opinion, and this is really only here because of me and Frost, essentially peer pressuring him into it. I don't know if he's gonna keep this in here, but yeah. That's why it's worst case scenario if it wins the whole thing.
I hope you managed to entertain the crowd.
I think I gave some interesting commentary.
I'm sorry. Okay, all right then. I'll see back. I'll see when I'm editing this.
Yeah.
All right, and we're back. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Pretty cool matchup. Yeah. I think it's pretty interesting. All right, would be down for it.
Sure.
All right,
sure.
Let's whoa.
What food did you get, by the way?
I got wings.
Awesome. All right, now on to fan matchups.
Yeah. Last place we left off was
Saitama versus Azusa. Yeah.
All right. Let's move on. The next one, by Baffin, we have
Candyman versus Art the Clown. Candyman. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Art just a guy? Isn't he just like he's really fucked up guy?
Yeah. No. He's been like hit with like many fatal blows and come back. So like it's either he has like the Michael Myers insane like you can stab him in the face and he won't be like dead. But yeah, no, like other than that, he's just like a normal dude, but like he's just extremely hard to kill. And then you have Candyman, who is it was like a specter, right? He's like a specter or like some sort of like
he's made of
like mythical.
I don't do horror movies very often. There's ones I really love, like Chronicle. There's ones I really hate, like Brightburn.
You consider Chronicle a horror movie? I thought it was just like a normal like action thing, or like a tragedy, if anything.
It's like it has a horror. I think it's horror enough to be qualified as it.
Fair enough.
I mean, like a kid dies. That's that's pretty normal for horror.
All right.
Yeah. Spoilers for like I don't know how old movie. This idea. I don't get it.
I think it's mainly like alright, because it's been a while since I've seen Terrifier. I think you have to like invoke him or some shit before he like starts stalking you, because his whole gimmick is that like he'll stalk like a specific person and everything, much like I think how the Candyman works. When like you say his name 3 times, he'll come and haunt you or some shit. I think that's what. I think they're just like they're like beings that stalk their prey until they can no longer move and kill. Arthur being much more brutal than the Candyman, but I mean as unbrutal as summoning bees towards people and hugging them. Yeah, no, I think it's fairly fine.
I'm not super
I don't know
interested.
much about compare.
There's other horror matchups I would rather do. Now is time for the disclaimer we do every episode, that just because we speak shit of your idea doesn't mean our opinion won't change. I'm sorry. Sorry in advance. We're just trying to be entertaining. We're entertainers. We're content creators. It's meant to be all fun and games. Just opinions.
Yeah.
Okay,
right,
now this, Phoenix, thanks so much for doing this. This is a good one. This is a good one. Star-Lord versus Vash.
Me and Barley discussed this a lot. It's really, I really love Guardians of the Galaxy. I think, I'm not sure like if like Vash like matches a vibe check with Star-Lord, but I can see like a banter shootout between those two, like a lot.
Yeah. I always loved the idea of the background music being like playing from Star-Lord's ship while the fight's going on, and it like gets muffled out as they go further away from the ship and gets louder when they go closer, and all that. That's just one idea I have for this, because yes, Vash absolutely matches Star-Lord in like a lot of ways.
I'll have to rewatch Trigun, but yeah, I wouldn't put it against Vash to match him in vibes and shit. And yeah, the idea of like the music track coming from like an actual like in-universe source rather than it just being a track in the background. Yeah. Like it can be that Star-Lord like if they get too far away from the thing, Star-Lord calls like timeout, then puts on his MP3 player, some sort of Zune, and is like, all right, now we can continue.
If Star-Lord if Star-Lord wins, if Star-Lord wins, let's have him put his earbuds in, and the only music is the backing track. And the only bit of sound is the backing track, I mean.
And if Vash wins, he listens to his place and like, all right, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I vibe with this.
I love it. And so does Frost, you, and Game Boy. So pretty much everyone in the council unanimously loves it. That is very, very rare.
Yeah, unanimous votes are always like, a spectacle.
Yeah.
But yeah. Cool. Alright. Next one. Raditz versus Rob. All I gotta say, Raditz my goat. He's awesome. I love him. I don't know about his connection with Rob though. But
I think it's a joke that like some YouTubers in the Versus community made. I don't get it. I don't get the joke, and I don't find it very funny.
Are you saying Raditz is fodder? How could you? Kidding. I don't know. Maybe Rob is maybe Rob's like a planet buster. Like for all we know, I don't know.
Yeah,
but he just. I mean, to my knowledge, all he is like a play. That's just like off of like first viewing.
I mean, Rob is a real life figure, so technically, dimensionally, he's above everything in Dragon Ball. Yeah, Rob sweeps Dragon Ball, no diff. In fact, he sweeps all of fiction because he is real.
GG's, it's over.
Yeah, I don't know what I would rather do for Raditz. I'd probably rather do Rain Dog for Rob, in all honesty. I think that idea is kind of underrated. I think it's cool. But, you like it, so... And I can.
Well, I don't like it because it's Raditz, to be honest.
You just like it because of Raditz.
There's an excuse to use Raditz, honestly. Shout out to Illusion for that idea.
Yeah.
Alright, next one, we have Sukuna versus Gilgamesh.
Okay. So this would absolutely be my preferred for both if it weren't for the fact that Gilgamesh shits on the Jujutsu Kaisen verse and just destroys it all and without even really thinking. But ignoring the stats, I think it's really cool.
It's just a shit talking fest.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I don't know. Sukuna fucking world slashes and cuts between Gilgamesh's defense and wins. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bullshit. They get to give Sukuna at the last second.
I'm pretty sure Gilgamesh could survive the world slash, honestly.
You know what? Let's Sukuna do his one arm fucking domain expansion, open barrier shit.
Yeah. Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, the manga's going kind of crazy right now.
Don't worry. We'll message Gege about using the Sukuna episode, so then he'll start giving him a lot of other shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be revealed that Yuji's punches have multiverses within them or some bullshit like that.
No, it turns out it's the world punch.
Yeah.
It's a punch.
Yeah.
It's a punch you can't escape because it's everywhere. But yeah, no, on a real, I think it's cool thematically wise. I don't know how much I'll be able to sell Sukuna in terms of powers and shit against Gilgamesh, but maybe
if they get both. Yeah. All right, next up is an interesting one to say the least. Eren Yeager versus Bay versus Optimus Prime.
I keep seeing this one. It gets more based more times I've seen it. and I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Cause I think the main comparison is like just their leaderships. Like not even like do like their powers and shit. It's just like how good they are as leaders.
Yeah.
And how they rally.
Apparently it's like super thematic and shit, and I'm sorry, I just cannot take the Bayverse seriously at all.
What? Honestly though, have this fight happen and you just have Linkin Park in the background. As they start quote like just having a quote battle.
Yeah. I think it's cool.
And I think like and I'm sure if Eren starts to rumbling, Optimus can like find a way to like parkour up there to Eren's head. I'm sure he's like the newest shit that he has. He can summon like I think it's like a dragon. So he can just fly up there if he really wanted to.
Optimus Prime has a fucking dragon. I don't do Transformers.
It was like in Bayverse, yeah. He I think in one of his battles he rides in and like on like a dragon or some shit. But I don't know if that's like a one-time thing or if that's just something he can do.
Oh, yeah, we need to do it for that shot of the rumbling yeah, I said it right the first time. The rumbling versus that dragon, and we just have like a pan out shot of Titan of like you know what I'm getting at. I think it would be so fucking cool, and I would really like it. And I went from being, yeah, I kind of like this 6 out of 10 to being, yeah, I'm really digging this now 8 out of 10.
Like I said earlier, the more think about it, the more based it is.
For the record, I hated this matchup the first time I saw it.
Listen, I'm telling you though, this entire battle is gonna be like Eren like spouting his fucking like his ideals, and then Optimus hitting him with the clapping back with his own morals.
Oh,
and it's just a battle of like who has the rawest quotes.
Oh, and if Optimus wins, we gotta have it end in a decapitation. It literally cannot end in any other way, or him ripping off his face. You know.
Yeah, and it's gotta end with him like as he's doing it like the Linkin Park "All I've Done" or whatever, just had him like "All I've Done" and hits the credits.
Yeah,
he just has to.
Yeah, it has to.
See,
that was by Dill Cypher.
I brought the vision. But yeah, shout out to Dill Cypher for it.
This one's from Matchstick. I think their first one. Cosmic Spider-Man versus Cosmic Garo.
I didn't even know fucking Spider-Man had a cosmic form until I saw this.
Me neither, honestly.
Wait a minute, motherfucker got cosmic shit?
But if you use cosmic in a Marvel set context, yeah, I'm pretty sure Garo fucking dies.
Anything cosmic in a fucking like, sorry if I'm talking, I have food in my mouth. Like cosmic sense in any like comic book sense, it just says like, alright, I'll just win. Because my universe is bigger than yours, so my cosmic is better than your cosmic.
I mean, I don't even think Garo is universe level in the first place.
I don't even know, like, again, I didn't even know, like, Spider-Man had a cosmic form, but...
I guess he does, so he probably wins. I'm sure there's something interesting that we can do with this.
I don't know, maybe Cosmic Spider-Man has nothing against Garo's radiation. He just fucking dies of cancer.
He just dies of cancer.
Yeah, no, people tend to forget that Cosmic Garo just has, like, he can give people, like, cancer and shit by just being around him.
Yeah. Unless you're fucking...
I'm sure...
Unless you're fucking Godspeed, and then you can just outrun it.
Sure...
But we'll get to that later. 1 second.
Right now, I'm sure Cosmic Spider-Man has has the cure to cancer or some shit. Next up we have Deoxys versus Dark Samus. I like it. Pretty.
Oh yeah,
I really like
it. Phoenix. Yeah, this is really cool. We did it as a potential matchup because it's really fucking cool. I really like it.
If we ever bring back Metroid, it would definitely be Dark versus Deoxys.
Yeah.
If I bring it back.
Yeah, if we do. I feel like we'll probably have to tackle the whole Dark Samus survived the universe destroying thing again.
I think I explained it pretty well. It's like, they're made of like pure Chozo energy, so like, or no, Phazon. So I'm sure Diog's has like a big fuck you laser that can just destroy him atomically, if that's the case. But I don't know. I also like just like the benevolent like Space Wanderer versus the fucking virus that is Dark Samus.
Well, both are technically viruses. Deoxys is a mutated virus, actually.
I see.
Yeah. I think it's really cool. There's a lot of animation potential. It could be like a sort of found footage SCP sort of vibe. It includes... I also have a very personal connection to it because one of my friend's favorite Switch games is Metroid Dread, and Deoxys is like their favorite mythical/legendary Pokemon, so I would have a very personal connection to it on that. So yeah, I would really like to do it.
I don't know. Maybe this will be the second time a Metroid matchup in our show is like really close. Like the last one.
I don't know. Deoxys is super weird.
We'll see.
It's super weird to scale.
Well, they are an alien, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Next up, we have Soul Bad Guy. I love Soul Bad Guy. He's Soul Bad Guy.
Shadow
versus Shadow. Have you seen the new Shadow?
Yeah,
have you seen the new Sonic X Shadow Generations?
They gave him fucking wings.
Wings. I know for a fact that if he had wings in like 2012 or something, somebody would make an AMV where this animal I have become. It's so awesome. Anyway, matchup itself. I'll let you talk about it for a little bit.
I don't really see it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see it. Let's see if they have any connection down here. No.
No.
No. Yeah. I not.
But as the guy who likes to guilty on gears, I think it's cool. Not my preferred for Soul Bad Guy. That would be Dante. I think that idea is really fun and sick. And we're probably going to be doing Zero versus Shadow.
Maybe.
I know you really like that one. But in a vacuum, this idea is really cool to me. Not the greatest, but still pretty cool. I fucking love Guilty Gear.
Fair enough. Alright, next up we have... How far should we go? How much is our runtime right now?
We've been recording for only half an hour. Only like 27 minutes.
We got plenty of time.
Oh,
cool! Another Guilty Gear one. Milia versus Philia. Did we
again?
I feel like we talked about this one again.
Yeah, but this one is like an actually good thumbnail. So yeah.
Shout out to the previous thumbnail, I guess.
Yeah. You know they're really good at making thumbnails. This idea again, cool. Probably not going to be the first, but still pretty cool.
Alright. Let's keep going. Mr. Freeze versus the Brain Freezer.
Oh, wait. Cool. We got a text one. Soul versus Dante.
Wait, what? Oh.
Soul Bad Guy. Soul Bad Guy. I love Soul Bad Guy.
Oh. Yeah, I think you already put your 2 cents in there.
Yeah, I really love Soul Bad Guy versus Dante.
Alright. Alright. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze versus the Brain Freezer. Like I said, pretty cool. Pretty chill. I like it.
What?
I haven't...
Who the fuck is the Brain Freezer? Hold on.
Yeah, his name is... He's the Brain Freezer. He freezes brains. Nothing else, by the way. Just a brain.
Just brains. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this guy from? From Johnny Test. I knew it was from Johnny Test. I recognize this guy. I know this guy.
I can hear the whip crack from this image alone.
Oh god! oh god. I don't know what to think of this. If we ever use Johnny Test, I would want to do Johnny versus Kick Butt Wazowski, whatever the fuck his name is.
The butt kicker Wazowski?
Yeah. Something like that. I don't fucking know.
I think I mean definite connections there. I mean, just put any two ice beings against each other and you call it a nice matchup. But I think it'd be funny just out of the sheer use of Johnny Test in the matchup.
Johnny Test on an episode. Wow.
Yeah, so Bling Bling versus Kingpin when?
I hate how I thought about that for more than a second. Next up is one by me. Oh. Buzz Swole versus
you. All right,
Buzz Swole versus Cockroaches.
There's the anime is like the live action for the Terraformers is kind of like a campy like shit post, and I love it a lot.
Pretty much everything surrounding Terraformers that isn't the manga is a shitpost.
Agreed. But yeah, no, I like my friend recommended this anime to me mainly because he knows I'm into like gory shit or whatever. And I saw this and I was I couldn't take any of it seriously. I don't know. Like,
anyway,
I really tried getting into the story, but like it got really
never mind. Keep going.
For me, it just got really nonsensical in a lot of places, and I just lost interest. What is Buzzwole like a mega beast, right? That's what they are, right?
Ultra Beast. Yeah, aliens from an alternate dimension. They're based off of invasive species. They literally break the rules of Pokemon. Like when designing them, the designers were like, "Hey, you know these rules that we have when we were making a Pokemon? Let's just ignore them."
No. A nice rule book. Yoink.
Yeah.
Hey.
Idea itself, it's literally just Giga Chad bugs. And we need to do a species battle at some point, so yeah.
Maybe.
Buzzwole's fucking awesome, and I would take any excuse to use to like have him just flexing all over the place.
It becomes like a flex battle.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, Suna.
Oh.
Iki Mimani versus Suna. I see this one put a lot, and I don't know. I might just do it mainly for Suna himself because I love Suna. He's awesome.
I'm proud of the thumbnail I made. I think it turned out well.
It's pretty good, but I think we already talked about it though. So
it was the first one that we properly talked about.
Yeah, it's because Suna's awesome. That's why. Suna carries it.
I'm sure Iki has. I'm sure Iki has some good stuff as well.
I'm sure he does, but I'm mostly in it for. I'll let my bias show here. It's all good.
What would your reaction be if Suna loses?
What do you mean that episode never came out? I would scrap the episode.
not actually.
Hey guys, so I was gonna be making this episode, but my favorite character lost, so I'm not gonna do it anymore. I don't wanna.
Anyway, by Beast Bendy.
But yeah.
Crona Gorgon versus Betty.
Oh, let's see. Betty. I don't know anything about like the Undertale AUs. All right, let's see. The theme essentially two beings that kill people and absorb souls, and help a partner that are a result of two evil women.
It's always the one.
It's always women. Most like the story potential or corner. I'm assuming Betty is just like Kara, but I guess a bit more cynical.
I don't know.
More,
man. It's been so long since I watched
cynical than a genocider.
It's been so long since I watched Witch Tale.
I'll just say yippee for Crona though. That's all.
I love Crona. Crona's such a scribblo bimblo. I love her. Or him.
Oh, this next one. Never mind. Yuta forever.
Oh yeah, Yuta the good. I love this.
Yuta's my good boy. For all those people that say fraud Yuta, you don't understand. His big giga brain plans always come into fruition. Okay.
Secretly, he's been charging up a big ass hollow purple and is letting himself get in.
Yeah, you see, what you don't understand is that Yuta is awesome, and he's actually the best sorcerer in Jujutsu Kaisen. But y'all don't want to accept it. I'm telling you, he has plans, and they're gonna fucking kill him. Damn it! Yeah. He's gonna fucking die.
He's gonna die, and it's gonna be tragic. And then Rika's gonna come on. And then she's gonna die.
That would be another comparison between him and Crona.
Yeah,
only in the anime. The goats that were taken too soon.
Yeah, I love this idea. I love
if I ever
Crona.
do this one, they'll just be friends at the end. They'll be friends in the end.
Yeah, they'll be friends. Definitely not brutally murder each other. Yeah, love it.
Yeah, I love it. So you moving on?
Ichigo versus Yusuke.
Jet Ray really wanted this.
Yeah.
Well, where's the? He's
desperate.
Hey, listen, we gotta help out the desperate homies.
Yeah. I mean, $20 is $20. Anyway. Ignoring that.
I think this one was actually like my preferred because like when I first saw like Death Battle do an Ichigo episode, I legit thought they were going to do Yusuke, but I was like, Naruto. I mean, I'm guessing if you want to do the whole like because they're popular shonen pro tags.
It's a legacy matchup. Of course, they're going to do it. Although I would not be entirely against them bringing Ichigo back, but they might be dead, so we could do it, and it would be really cool. Got this whole gun sword vibe.
No, I don't want all the responsibility. Bring them back. Bring them back, damn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Ichigo versus Yusuke was actually my actually preferred matchup of Ichigo. So if you ever do this one, I'd be more than happy to do it.
Yeah.
Mainly because I think they're a better match for each other.
Mhm.
Also, me being able to yell out "Spirit Gun" is really funny.
Bankai. If I'm able to make the trailer for this, I'm gonna have it start with the bong. The entire trailer is gonna play, and then I'm gonna end it with the Kai.
Oh, and then Kai.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I love it a lot.
I'm still mad that in 1000 Year Blood War they didn't when Ichigo did Bankai, he didn't pause in between in the dub, and I got really sad. I was like, damn it, now I have to watch it in Japanese because they know how to do it better.
They do it better.
Yeah. Yeah, Ichigo versus Yusuke, a definite thumbs up for me.
Thumbs up.
Would be down to do it.
Yes.
Also, nice thumbnail.
Yes.
Let's see if there's any text ones that we missed out on. J.L. Sakura brought up Crona versus Shiro. I'm assuming from Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh yeah, I think
that's more like it's like a blood matchup, right?
Yeah, it's got like a lot of connections, more than Yuta's. I think it's pretty. I think both Yuta and Shiro are like pretty equally great ideas. I just care more about Yuta. No offense to Shiro, she's great, but I just prefer Yuta.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. Speaking of blood, this one got brought up. Oh yeah, you redid their thumbnails.
Yeah,
nice.
I sometimes I do that just because I feel like it.
Yeah, shout out. Blood type C, so that's pretty cool. I forgot their names. Fuck me. Saya, Kisagari, and
they're both named Saya.
Saya, blood type Saya. I think we already gave our opinions on this one. Pretty cool though.
Yeah, but we kind of joked around about it a lot. Unironically, it's a really cool idea. It could have cool sword fight, vampiric shit. Vampires are always cool, unless they're not. Yeah.
Alright.
We need more woman versus woman battles, honestly.
I need more women. If there's any women here who would be down to voice act, let us know. That's another reason. So okay, keep going. Sunny Knack. Oh, Sunny versus Knack from Black Clover. Ooh, I don't know. What's Shadow Slave? I went down a bit more. Do you know what Shadow Slave is from?
From Hellish Hades, we got this idea. What the fuck did they just... How do I describe what they described Shadow Slave as? Essentially... I can't fucking explain it without sounding really bad. Just know, I think the idea is cool enough, but... And I wouldn't say Shadow Slave is like 100% out of our radar. Like, you use fucking high school like DxD. It's not the worst.
Oh, it's that kind of anime.
No, it's not an anime. It's a webcomic, and let's just say there's a reason why it's called. I can't fucking explain it. Not just because I don't know how, but because I literally don't. Not just because I don't want to, but because I don't know how.
Oh well. Well, I mean, all right then. All I can say about Knack is, yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, I don't know enough about Sunny to, yeah.
Anyway, next up,
we
Raiden Tamimon versus Yujiro Hanma.
I always love every Yujiro Hanma matchup because it's just an entire glaze fest on Yujiro's end. I remember seeing one where it's like like monster versus man. Who would win, Yujiro or Godzilla? And someone said, and someone said, why would you call Godzilla a human? I was like, damn.
that's awesome. I love that. Another thing.
Listen, I'll tell you.
Another thing.
Like I'll tell you this, whatever. You think the gay glazing on Sukuna is crazy? Fucking Yujiro can bullshit whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, there's an unspoken rule in the versus community where Yujiro always wins his matchups, even if he really shouldn't even come remotely close, he wins.
You have the power of non-fiction. Well, I can just think better than you using my demon brain.
What?
I outthought your all fiction, brat.
How does that? How the hell does that even work?
I punched you with a you see, Brad, I punched you with a non-existent punch. It all was already fiction, but you felt it.
You know what?
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 In terms of Raiden,
as someone who's watched Record of Ragnarok, Raiden can come close. Can kinda come close to matching Yujiro.
Okay.
Like, he's into muscle mommies, so take that as you will. He has a lot of sex. And he died standing. Like his head was kicked off, and he was still standing, or something like that. He literally battled a god, and the fight was so controversial. The manga was canceled in India, I think. I don't remember the.
Which god did he kill? Did he kill like a Hindi god or what?
What was his name? He was the four-armed guy, the four-armed purple guy. I'm offending so many people. I'm
we
sorry.
Don't know everything, okay, fellas? The four-armed. I think I know who you're talking about.
All right.
But yeah, no. Yujiro looks at that and thinks, "What's a god to me?" And just like kicks really hard.
I think it's really cool.
But I agree.
Yeah.
Might. Ooh, next one up we have.
From Baffin, this I don't know the names.
I forgot her name. I know it's a girl from Exorcist versus I think Sadako. I think.
Makes sense, but
I think it's girl versus Exorcist.
What the fuck are you supposed? What the fuck are we supposed to analyze from the Exorcist?
I'm assuming that they're referring to like the god. It's like something fufu or some shit like that. Something really goofy sounding. It's like I think maybe I don't know. Depends on how strong the spirit of Sadako is. Maybe. One I always bring up when thinking about like the Ring Girl or whatever is her against the Grudge, where when they fought, they didn't exactly like kill one another. They just merged into like a super mega curse being. So the only thing that the god the demon that possessed what's her face in the Exorcist can do is like merge with her. But like then nobody really wins. You're just a new person. But I don't know. I guess. Unless you want to have like the possessed girl versus the ghost, then in that case, I mean you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Pazuzu, that's his name.
Oh, there you go. I got nothing to say. I've been toning out like a majority of what you've said. Next up, Mega Man vs. .exe versus X8 from Pathetic Loser. You are not pathetic or a loser. That's me.
Oh, the gamer comment writer. Yippee! I think XE takes it though. But any chance to use a comment.
Yeah, I know you really like comment
and everyone really loves X8. Mainly because of how flashy he looks. I know the video game references. Do many of you know that Jared is actually a doctor? Didn't know that. He's a doctor gamer.
That's cool. Doctors are cool. Gamers are cool.
But Mega Man's better. So sorry, X8.
Yeah. I'm sure we could cook with this.
Yeah, me too. Next up, again by Pathetic Loser, Neptune versus Toka Yoto. This is some fucking next level anime shit. I only know Hyperdimension
Yatogami.
Because of Neptune.
Well, I've seen a little bit of Data Live. It's charming enough.
I only know Hyperdimension because they're all based off like video game consoles, and that's it.
I know nothing about Hyperdimension. Blah blah blah. I think I think it's aesthetically pleasing.
But yeah, I've no like more opinions on that though. Outside of like, it looks like the anime looks cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just me though.
I'm sure it could have a cool fight. Not entirely sure what Neptune has, but I'm sure she has something to play off of giant lasers and a sword.
True. Next one is not a thumbnail, it's just two gifs. Freddy versus Slenderman. I see this one a lot. What do you think of it?
I don't. Why do
you don't like Freddy versus Slenderman?
Why do Freddy when Golden Freddy makes more sense, and in fact, why? I don't.
Well, when Freddy Fazbear goes or, and Slenderman goes.
I don't want to use FNAF again.
But it's better because it's when Freddy Fazbear goes or. I don't really see like. Is it just because they're like both like popular horror icons?
Something like that.
Is that it?
I think so. Yeah.
See.
Like Golden Freddy makes more sense for Slenderman, and even then, I don't know if I want to use Slenderman.
No, sorry, no Slenderman in our club. He's been banned. How often do y'all see Rino Kamura versus Alan Walker?
This was the first time I've ever even heard of this matchup.
Who's Alan Walker? I don't know where he's from. Let me look him up.
He looks cool. Rin, I watched like 3 minutes of Blue Exorcist. And that's about it.
Oh,
that's all I can really say.
Let me see. Alan Walker. Let me culture myself. Let's see. He's from an anime called D. Greyman. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's just that they both have devils in them. All right. And oh, cool. He's an exorcist. Never mind. There it is. Cool.
Cool.
All right. We did it. We solved it. Let's go.
What the fuck is that comment? Ignoring that, that's disgusting. I think this should be the last fan matchup. Dementio versus Flowey from Phoenix.
Oh, what the fuck? I just read the comment out. Fuck. Dementio versus Are we giving him like the neutral run stuff, or like he like breaks the fourth wall and shit, or?
I assume so.
Does Flowey like outside of like his like full form? Does he actually have like any like other powers?
Yeah, he does. Photoshop Flowey shows so much, and that is the name. It's not Omega Flowey. It's Photoshop Flowey. Quit fucking calling it Omega.
Like a normal Flowey form. That's why. I'm referring to like the normal Flowey.
Oh, the normal Flowey? All normal Flowey can do is manipulate vines and friendliness pellets.
Okay.
Photoshop Flowey, on the other hand, they can like summon nukes, they have finger guns, they flamethrowers, they can fucking use the power of the deceased. They can literally make you die over and over again, have a giant fuck off laser. Yeah. Photoshop Flowey's fucking whack.
I'm sure Dementia can do all of that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I have to replay Mario, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's cool enough.
Alright, that's the last one I forgot. Fuck.
It's cool enough. Got nothing else to really say.
Moving on to potentials, then?
Yeah. We left off
Alright.
on Dragon vs. Zeus, so now we're on Toad vs. D. This was a speed duel.
Goats.
Well, yeah, it was kind of a speed duel. You robbed us.
Well, listen. Robbed you? Would you rather see these two little dudes beat the shit out of each other? Exactly. Saved you. I didn't steal anything. And they became friends anyways at the end. But now, timeline has changed. We're now in the bad timeline where they actually have to fight each other to death. Or not.
I think it's fun. I prefer Krillin by like a wide margin. But that doesn't stop Toad from being a really cool alt. For me.
Especially if we just give Toad like all of his like other bullshit. Like items and Mario Kart stuff and Mario Party stuff. Same with D.
Yeah, when we say Captain Toad, we're like, it's like mostly like we'll be focusing on Captain Toad, but like we'll be giving them stuff that other Toads have had. Same with Bandana Dee, but to a admittedly lesser extent.
You just imagine like D with like the invincible candy, Toad with the star power, and they just kind of like sit there, wait for the others to run out because they realize they both like became stalemated.
Yeah.
They're like, oh well, oops.
It's cool.
But yeah, I like it too. Right, might definitely do it. Like you give it an actual fight, like all you monsters want. You want them to fight and kill each other. I get.
Anyway,
monsters.
But also like actual monsters.
Well, they became Andrew more in the case. I think Brandon was just born that way. Evil little bastard.
Yep. I was hinting at this. I was like hinting at this, and I'd really love to do it. This
one would very much be another like found footage one. I I mean, who knows? It could also be a live action one. If we're doing like a found footage and not like hyper close on people, this one could actually be like a live action as well.
We cannot do this justice in live action, my guy.
We can like throw dolls in the air and pretend that's.
But also, I really want to have a moment where Andrew like breaks the camera's lens and uses a shard from that to stab Brightburn. That just sounds really fucking cool.
So metal. Yeah. I was gonna like maybe like have like a recreation of that one scene where like Andrew crushes a car, but it's like a building and like Brandon's inside of it.
Yeah. Really cool. Love Chronicle. Hate Brightburn, but if Brightburn wins, I'm not gonna like complain all that much.
Don't worry, we can meme him. We can meme him.
Yeah. Really cool.
All
Next
right.
up, Skull Kid.
The Skull Kid Nightmare.
Skull Kid from Majora's Mask. Oh wait, well I guess technically the game's name is called Majora's Mask, so you get a pass.
Technically, it's Skull Kid with Majora's Mask.
Yeah. Really cool idea. I really need to get into Soul Calibur. Really like Skull Kid. Super cool. Me likey.
I would like the idea of like as they're both battling, like their inner like cage selves like connect at some point, maybe. This could definitely be like end up being like an emotional one. If if we do that, if we take that route though.
Yeah, Skull Kid probably wins. Let's have like quick flashes to Siegfried, I think, and Skull Kid.
Yeah.
Siegfried comforting the actual Skull Kid, not Majora, and just being like, "Hey, it's okay. You can't control it."
Throughout the fight, right? Like they'll fight and then it'll cut flash to like the tree, and then just Siegfried talking to Skull Kid as Skull Kid wins the fight or whatever, Siegfried frees him from the grass and it's like, oh my goodness, I did it. One good deed. I really am a hero, and it just flashes back to white.
Yeah, and then we just have Majora's Mask just broken on the floor.
Yeah, and then just leave Skull Kid there. You see, we can cook a.
Yeah, this is very cookable. Like, even ignoring all the emotional stuff, these two have plenty of abilities to work with. And we'd also love it if like the moon is like
fuck off Soul Wave.
Yeah, there's so much that can be done with this. Maybe Skull Kid should like just flip the camera upside down at one point. Why not?
Flips the camera, becomes like his true form. He just like the piano going. Yeah. That was also my favorite part of the boss battle. Just like the OST of it.
I love it. I fucked up with the thumbnail, so I'm gonna have to remake it.
Okay, well, listen, you can remake it if we if it actually gets in there. Maybe, wink, wink.
Maybe.
Next up, we have Kaneki versus Eren Yeager.
This is a really popular idea. Recently, Brandon Yates made a track for it, and it's super fucking cool. Which now makes me torn on whether or not we should do this or Bay vs. Prime. Because of the track, if anything. Because that track, man, it was something else.
Listen. Would you rather? Listen, I mean, it's up to this. Would you rather have a battle of the quotes or a battle of who gets more depressed?
Both. I like both.
No. You want the battle of the quotes.
Yeah, super cool idea. Like it, love it, all that shit. Someone made like a storyboard animation for it, which was really cool. I'll send it to you if I can find it.
Alright. Next up we have Reaper versus the Noob. I like this one. The dead coming back as like specters. Still under the control of other people. And just all around, just, being cool edgelords.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. They both have ways to, like, teleport around. To,
the death.
Like, juke out at moments.
I gotta say this about the death. Have the death be the winner appearing behind the loser, saying, nothing personnel, kid. And then
we got it.
Yeah, they like kill them, probably in a brutal fashion because it's fucking Mortal Kombat.
Someone lands a fatal blow, the other one just goes, it's like, finally a challenge. just like checkmark all the edgy quotes he can do.
Yeah, there's an edgy is like such a like there's funny edgy, there's cringy edgy, there's cool edgy, and then there's this kind of flavor of edgy where it's just so cringy and so jokey that it becomes so cool.
Epic.
And I love that.
Have them and also have one of them say, "No more Mr. Nice Guy." I have two sides.
Okay, that one is probably out of character.
There's two sides of me: a nice guy and a total fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
But we just gotta find every edgy quote, every edgy like tough guy quote with the Joker background.
Yeah. Okay, before we move on, one quote they have to say is, "I'm gonna make you scared of me," and if you don't know what that's referencing, clearly you're not bear witnessing to the peak.
Huh? Oh. Look at that. What? Are you referring to the next potential one, or what? Or which one?
Yeah. I'm literally on the. I was waiting for you to say stuff.
I was confused. Baldi and crew versus the content creators. Let's just use Gmod on it.
Yeah. Let's use fucking Gmod. Why not? Okay, so basically, the idea is that we're just taking 4 content creators and every single Baldi's Basics character, and we're putting them in a fight. And what I love is that, there's like pretty clearly, like, the content creators, they're shockingly a lot stronger than I thought that they would be. Which means that literally only Null gives Baldi and Co the win, and that's really funny to me. You could have Goddess sweeping, you could have the bully get fucking exploded or something, I don't know.
I was gonna say this entire episode can just be like them like trying to do content, but like all the creators are like separated, so they don't have to do like their own little 1v1s. Have like one of the content creators the entire battle just mess up the jump rope section, and then they're just stuck there, and that counts as like their L.
Yeah.
Maybe one gets swept up, and then they get hugged by the other guy. Like, oh, come on.
Are you familiar with Miss Palm? I think her name is. Let's have like at the very start of the animation, she's like, make sure to come to the class in blank amount of minutes, and then they're like not in the class by that point, so Miss Palm is just screams their actual brains out, she just screams so loud that their head explodes. Let's do that.
That, or like one of them's running away, and then I'll hear in the background, running in the halls. When will you run?
What if we just randomly have it be like super dark and brooding, and like it's just like from a first person found footage sort of shot, you know what I mean? For no reason other than just fun.
I don't think it even should be like a fight. I think it should just be like, can the content creators like beat the game while doing their things?
I don't know. The answer is most likely no.
What? Alright. Let's go in then.
Well, wait. Before we do this, one thing I want to say. I wish that this was the April Fool's episode, honestly. But I didn't think of it by that point. Maybe we should just a random idea that just came to me. What if we did some episodes for our birthdays for special cases like these?
I see.
I don't know. It's just an idea. We don't have anything planned. So next up, Lucamine versus Rag.
I only brought this one up because it was Mother's Day. I don't know. She's like, oh, Lucamine. That's like the bug girl, right? From or what's her deal in Pokemon?
She's
Lucamine.
With the loss of her deal is basically after encountering an alien, she became the worst mother of all time. Formed a sort of a company to just find these things, and she's just evil. She just became really evil after encountering the Ultra Beast Nihilego. And became borderline and just became obsessed with it.
I don't know, but has she thrown her bad child down the dumpster?
No, but no. Like Ragyo is probably more fucked up. Like I know what she does in Kill or Kill. That is really fucking disgusting. But she's also a cool villain.
I don't know. Lucamine has never dumpster dived her baby, so
Yeah, but she did purposely let a parasite infect her to become an Ultra Beast human hybrid thing. It's really weird.
Yeah, well, Ragyo enslaved a race of beings to become clothes, so it's all good. And also tried to turn the entire area into like clothing and shit.
Lucamine froze Pokemon.
Not the best moms out there, honestly.
Yeah, very much not good moms. These are not. These are not good people. But I like the idea a lot. I think it has a lot of potential. All that jazz. Really like it.
Either way, whoever wins, we're all fucked. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Well, don't matter.
How many more should we do? Let's do. I don't know. Just let me know when you feel like wrapping it up. Next up, Esdeath versus.
We'll do 3 more.
Next up versus Esdeath versus Jean.
Jin Kisagari. They're 2 ice wielders. They both can go in Shano. That's about it. And also they're like both like high-ranking officials. I think this one has very epic potentials. One of my more favorite ones of the like in terms of like ice versus this one, it should have been this instead of Esdeath versus Zero, but that's just me.
Esdeath versus Zero? Do you mean Gray?
Oh, Gray, my fucking bad. Oh yeah, no.
How could you do my boy like that? My boy's
I'm sorry. Well, maybe if he didn't lose to my queen, it wouldn't be. I would have remembered him better.
Yeah, that episode was complete shit anyway.
Hey, listen, I won that day. All right, Esdeath won. That's a win for me.
I really didn't care that Esdeath won. Like, I prefer Esdeath, but she was still like done so dirty. Anyway,
she won.
I got no real opinions on this one. Sure, that's.
I think. What? Okay. All right then. Fair enough. Next one up, it is the battle of the old senseis.
Jubei versus Cliff.
So
I think I was like high or something when I liked this. Not saying it's a bad idea. I just don't know why I was like
the best
so.
The best part is I wasn't even high. Totally sober.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Junbei. Motherfucker just stumbled across a burning orphan and was like, "You, I will train you now."
Have you seen the size of Cliff's sword? That shit is. I feel like just the idea of Cliff's giant sword versus Jubei's various little shit swords. Like, I feel like that could lead to an interesting dynamic.
You're saying this like Jubei didn't walk up to like Kazuma, one of like the most like powerful characters in BlazBlue, and just thought him as like a child.
I mean, Cliff did the same thing to like Justice, so.
Yeah, but the thing is that he's not an old fucking Jubei's not an old man. He's a little kitty cat. Listen,
Have you
cool
seen
old man
the
is already
size of Cliff's sword?
All I'm saying is that badass old men are a dime a dozen, but badass cat masters are far. That makes them more special.
Have you seen the size of Cliff's sword?
Size matters not when you're an epic cat.
Compensating much.
You're the one with the big sword.
Yeah, it's to match.
That'll be the dialogue, by the way.
Oh, that's awesome. Anyway, I would like to use a character from Guilty Gear that isn't like super modern. Like, I doubt Cliff is ever coming to Strive, so I would like to use him.
Unfortunate. With their smorgasbords of like rosters already, with how big it is, you didn't be able to fit him in. Oh, or maybe his sword's too big to fit in. Who knows?
His sword's. I think he's dead.
He couldn't pass his swords through customs. It was too big. It was a
he wasn't an Exort either.
oh yeah, he was. GG's. You know who is still in the current games? Jubei. Zach.
You say that like BlazBlue has any current games.
What are you talking about? They had a current game. I'm sorry that it wasn't like recent. They had current games. You think it stopped after the fucking cross tag battle? No.
Anyway, enough of this. Enough of this. this Guilty Gear versus BlazBlue rivalry shit.
Yeah.
Cool idea. I'd love to do it. Got a solid theme. One of the like 3 BlazBlue versus Guilty Gear ideas I would really like to do. You know the other 2. They're like so fucking obvious.
Also, I think this might be like one of like, if we ever do it, might be like our first like mentor versus mentor battle.
Yeah.
But, you know, just gotta mark them off the checklist.
Yep.
In terms of new ideas, a team battle. Imp Incorporated versus Black Hat Organization from Villainous. I for one wouldn't be against using Hell of a Boss. However, I know a lot of people do not like it, but I think that's just because they haven't seen the show.
I've seen the show. It's kind of not really that good. Like, I can see why it's popular. I can see why it's popular, but yeah, no, not for me.
Congrats, you're in your contrarian. But yeah, no, I think Hell of a Boss is a lot better than most people like to pretend it's not. Villainous is also very good, especially if you're from the Spanish-speaking crowd. Very popular there as well.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. I think a team-based battle would also be a nice change of pace than from all like the 1v1s everyone likes doing.
I mean,
I like to expand my horizons and not just do like which I did the battle royale, so I wouldn't have to do just the 1v1s all the time.
Yeah. I feel like there's better ideas for 3v3s. I don't really care all too much about this idea.
This isn't even a 3v3. They got more.
I mean, yeah, but like if you include Black Hat, they literally shit on the entire verse.
Maybe.
Like Black Hat scales above Ben 10 canonically.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I guess with Toon Force, anything scales higher than anything else.
It's not even Toon Force.
Hold on.
Anyway.
But yeah, no.
Moving
Team-based
on.
Battle.
Deja vu, I have been in this place before, higher on this. We've already talked about Porky versus Cartman and Extended.
I thought we were gonna end it here, or that we're only doing 3 more.
Oh, we're ending on him versus Black Hat. All right.
We can end it. I mean, we could end it on Porky versus Eric, and then just continue on the next one.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much of a point in covering Porky versus Eric. I guess that's it. Anything?
Also, I want to point out also when we posted this potential matchup, Porky vs Eric, no one fucking said anything about it in the discussion. Yet it won by a mouse by a fucking sweep.
Yeah, it's swept.
Shout out to the silent viewers out there that don't say anything.
The lurkers. Anyway, The finale is Garfield versus Beerus.
Wait. I wanna plug my thing that I've been writing as well.
Oh yeah.
As most of you know in the Discord, I've been writing my own like story or whatever. Like a very like shonen-esque story. It is called Ace Academy. It is think My Hero Academia with a bit more like a bit more like Dragon Ball-esque like themes to it, where it's very like fight centric and stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw.
If you look at,
I saw like a series, and I thought that its title was Ace Academy, but it was Ace Academia or something like that. So
Academia.
That was.
I mean, it's a sense. I mean, unfortunately, that technically would be the same. If you look at the discussion tab, whatever, I did post little sprites of it. So if anyone wants to like use the protagonist, Spike, if you ever want to like use him in like whatever stuff you want to do him in, he's right there. But yeah, the story follows the character Spike, him and his newfound power that he's gained. He goes into the school Ace Academy to better train his powers, all the while coming across various other aliens and other people with powers, and just all around just trying to become a hero while becoming very strong.
He's also a really good matchup for John Doe from an Unordinary.
I was about to say when I'm done posting the first arc like fully, I will ask the people who they would want Spike to like who would be a good matchup against Spike with already reading the whole things. But yeah. Spike also has like another form, his little dark form. He's just named Dark. There's no like special naming for him. He's just he's pretty much the same as Spike, only that he's a lot less hold backy-ish. And he's a lot more brutal and vicious, as a dark form would.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. The main story of Ace Academy is him going to the school, wanting to harness his powers and become a hero, going on various missions across the galaxy. And yeah, we'll see where the story takes us. If you're all interested, hop on the Discord, hop on Ace Academy, give yourself a read. And if you all give me $20, I'll do a live reading. Pay me enough and I'll do a dramatic reading. But yeah, no, that's enough for my selfless plug.
All right. I guess that's it then.
Yeah.
Have a good day, y'all. No matter what.
The next battle we're gonna do for the season 2 is gonna be Snoopy versus Beers versus Garfield versus Doja Cat. See ya.
Yippee!